This is where we live. It can give us everything we need and plenty of what we want. Life has been sustained on Earth for thousands of millions of years. The Earth provides for the living things on it. In turn, living things give the Earth what it needs to stay healthy.
Rejoice!
We can rejoice with the things what we love. I really like seeing flowers growing.
Rethink!
Instead of living sustainably, using the things Earth provides us with, our modern society is organized so that we are using more than our share of the resources.
Reduce!
By simply using less, we can stop this situation of too much waste and not enough resources. The average person in the UK consumes and wastes about 8 times more than the average person in India.
Reuse!
If we reuse things again and again and again, we don't need to get new stuff for that often, and there will be enough for more people. You know it can be easier.
Recycle!
If we recycle stuff, we take less stuff out of the ground, destroying the beautiful countryside.
Refuse!
I am learning that what I need and want doesn't have to cost the earth. I am finding the courage to refuse the things that people give me that I don't want, need or want, but does cost the earth.
Repair!
When you repair something, it can be used longer. This clipboard was found in a bin at school, looking like this. Now it's repaired, it looks like this. Can you spot who uses this? How many times does this appear in our film?
Reuse!
We should reuse things because otherwise it is wasting resources. This is North London and this is the borough of Camden. First, we went to one of the Oxfam shops on Kentish Town Road. Did I hear my name? Anything about recycling? Our lawn. Can I come too?
We talked to Bharat about Oxfam, who chosen to volunteer in the shop. Oxfam started in the UK in 1942. It found ways of getting food to people that were starving during the Second World War. Oxfam sells clothes, toys, books and things that are no longer wanted. If you take the things you don't want any more to Oxfam, they will reuse, and if they can't reuse, then they will be recycled through their Waste Saver scheme.
How cool is this? There's no rubbish here. Ugh! How did you get here?
Hey! Who's talking about rubbish? Somebody took me here. It's great, 'cause I'm dirty, crumpled, torn and useless. So I can get in the way and spoil things.
Next, we went with Barry to the Camden Recycling Centre on Regis Road.
Barry showed us a film where we could see what happens to things that get put in our rubbish bins. Then he showed us a film of the materials recovery facility. We were even sitting on chairs and at tables made out of materials that had been recycled. In the yard, we looked at a container of waste that was separated.
You can't reuse or recycle without sorting stuff out. Whee! Recycling is so fun.
Okay.
But it might become something horribly useful or terribly nice. Yuck! I'm going to my nice, smelly landfill where there's lots of me and even lots of stuff that could have been used or recycled. Yuck!
How can we keep the world sustainable?
Now we know a bit more about what we can reuse and recycle in our area. We have decided to organize ourselves so that we can reuse and recycle our resources better. In the classrooms, we will have a labelled bin for recycling and a tray for where we can get clean on one side, A for paper. In the staff room, the rinsed metals and plastic is collected in one box, and the flattened paper and card is collected in another. Here is an area where staff put things that they don't want but others might, so that the resources are not wasted. The tea, coffee and sugar in the staff room are all fair trade. If people in poor countries where these foods are grown are given a fair wage, then the people can live more sustainably. In the autumn term 2010, we will start collecting the compostable remains of fruit after playtimes. We will put them in the green compost bin so that Camden Recycling will collect them with the other recycling. In this picture, you can see children from Carlton School putting some of our compost on the heap at Kentish Town City Farm.